So I'm full uploaded on XCOM and I'm ready to roll with that. But then there's this message on the Let's Play Reddit talking about people want to play. You guys want to play our game? It's kind of like XCOM. And I was like, oh yeah, baby. I would like to do that. This is Fort Triumph, developed by the people, Fort Triumph. It is obviously in pre-alpha, but I'm gonna play through the entire campaign. I want to see what they've got. I've actually played through the tutorial already, but I'm gonna play through it again on normal because, you know, that's how we start with tactics games. Because the tutorial is probably the most important thing in any sort of tactics game when there's no timer, because it's way less about. Yeah, it looks great though. Look at that. Let's move Leandro to the right position. Kind of missing the squares, the grid, but what you're gonna do? This is our first action. Right click to move. Yeah, in any game that requires, but gives you all the time in the world to think, it must also allow you and, you know, teach you the game in its entirety. If it cannot teach you the game and you don't know what you're doing, then the fact that it is a tactics game kind of falls out the window, because you cannot have tactics if you don't know what's going on. If you don't know what the rules are. One of the goblins has no cover. Poor tactics, my man. I feel like Bradford is leading you. Haha. 85%, 46 damage. Could go with a bit of change in the text, but this is pre-alpha. And what I mean by changing the text is I would like it to be more readable. But 46 damage for the HP. That thing above them is the HP they have, by the way. Let's take a shot. What can you do? You got the lightning. Well, Mama told me to show you the thunder. Okay, so attacks end our turn. And this is very equivalent of alien actions, I guess. Good basic tactics. We're gonna move behind this. Also, notice that it has HP, which means we can do some baller stuff with that, which the tutorial will let us see. Loving the graphics, by the way. I'm not enjoying... Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like this information, because there's a lot of room at the bottom of the screen. And, you know, we see targets over here. There's a lot of information, room at the bottom of the screen to give us, they could have worked with. And that's our, yeah, we can also shoot that thing, but it's like 60%. I can't shoot that thing. Nah, let's shoot this one. Let's go with the script. For pre-alpha, this kind of looks neat. I mean, the graphics are, I mean, no offense to the developers who give me, you know, access to the game. Let's go over here and keep doing, yeah, they also have modest and great defense. By the way, I'm very uncomfortable with the idea of, like, modest defense being red. It feels like, oh, I'm in deep shit. I shouldn't do that at all. But yeah, no offense to the developer of the game, and I guess this is their intention. It feels very light on the graphics. It almost, and I don't mean this as an offensive thing, but the graphics feel very mobile-y. Oh, you got squished. You got fucked. All right, we leveled up, but we're not gonna level up right here. Dashing is still a thing here. Player feedback is very solid. The core of the game is showing itself to be very intriguing, very nice. The sound effects are sharp and crisp, and I understand what I'm doing. I understand that this will take 2 more turns. Interesting mechanic in the game, by the way, that they have pushes. We don't have that in XCOM, so there's gonna be some playing with the environment. Right click to interact with the cage and open up our guy, who is gonna be a sword and shield fellow. Let's go, tank man. He wants me to move here, and here's the weird part that I'm probably gonna wig out on. What do you want to do? You want to move Leandro to over here? Yeah, sure. Let's zoom out, get a better view of the situation. Heavy cover, light in the back. That's great. What do you want to do? We just want to enter a turn. Yeah, because there's melee here, and not the the dynamic kind of melee that is in the more recent XCOM. I find it weird to put a guy with a sword and shield behind cover. I feel like they should be charging harder, but I guess that's for the purposes of the leap. That's gonna be interesting. Let's kick the shit out of this guy. Hiya! See, now I'm exposed, and I know that that's what they told me to do because they also have Overwatch, but it still feels bad. Like, oh god, I'm not in cover. Please don't kill me. But I guess red is nice. And Overwatch. I love voice packs for this, but once again, I cannot stress it enough. Pre-alpha, which means I guess eventually they'll put voices on it. Hey, come here, Dagger Goblin. Let me show you what you got. Show me what you've got. It's a lot of targets. Okay, we're being ambushed, so we're gonna move Whirlwind to dispose of the goblin behind the cartwheel. By the way, this is the most... I don't want to move here. You understand why I don't want to move here, right? Because there's no cover. I also want, like, line of sight indicators. to tell me whether or not I'm inside of them or not. But that's not the trick here. That's not the sell here. That's not the headline. The headline here is this. Shazam! And off into the darkness you go. Now that's interesting. We've got environmental kills now. Naturally, since I'm that kind of player, I'm gonna try to find a way to abuse the hell out of that. I wonder if he provides cover to people beside him. He probably does. I want to say what he does. Let's brace to reduce the damage inflicted to Krieger. Not Krieger. It does not mean warrior. Plotting nefariously, he's gonna get dogged for... I think 3 is the amount that he blocked, which will be interesting if that is the case. And now, yep, 3 is, that is the case. You, I want to move you here. That's a defensible position. And, because I assume if there is an attack of opportunity in this game, a la D&D, this guy will have to move over here to threaten our Leandra. I believe she's a mage because that thing has a staff, and I'm sure that's not just a share. 66, wow, 55 damage. I may have not put her in the best position. I mean, 55% chance to hit. Well, that was bad. You know what? Get slashed. Okay, does that end our turn? Pretty sure that ends our turn. Assembling Cahoots. Poor play. Bad. Poor play. I feel like we could have done that better. I feel like we could have ended that last turn. But we're just gonna have Krieger destroy him. I want my facial stuff on the... Well, not facials. I guess that's a little porny. I want like their faces there and voices. I want them to be, you know, to have more character, to make me feel bad, because that's about, you know, that's every tactics game ever is about feeling bad that you screwed up because you had all the information and yet didn't do it right. Now this is interesting because there's more. There appears to be a more exploratory part of the game. Now this is as far as I played. Actually, it loaded up a different map for me, so that's interesting because it gave us a randomly generated set of maps, which I like. Let's take a look at our abilities. Fireball, big fan. Objects on fire deal damage to their surroundings and may cause them to catch on fire as well. Node, walkable node. What is a node? Let's find out. Blink. Okay, that's a lot of mobility. Does it end our turn? I'm not gonna press it. I guess we have to double click it to make it work. So blink actually has a really short range because it is 3 squares. Triple slash. I would also like to know if these abilities have cooldowns, but I guess we'll just discover them as they happen. Leap. What's your deal? You're a ranger, so you're gonna be my guy. Ranger is always good. Rangers in D&D got familiar abilities, not familiar abilities. They have... Oh, we're blocking our way, so that's an important thing to learn, I guess. Get into cover. Light cover is not great, or medium cover rather. Let's not have you double move. Let's move our warrior forward. Krieger-san. Yeah, I would like pictures here. Again, pre-alpha, so that's probably why we're not getting any pictures. Since no enemies are activated, I'm gonna assume that this is okay, unless that somehow created vision. We also can't tab out of people while we're moving, which kind of slows down the game. Hopefully we'll fix that in the future. If I want somebody to activate the enemy, it would be you. Why don't you hide over here? You should wear a shirt. I mean, that looks cool, my man. Like, I am totally impressed with the power that you reveal with your shirtlessness, but I am very disappointed that you decided that shirts were not on your, you know, list. Wow, your move is terrible, Ranger, sir. Like, I'm gonna have to leave you out of cover. And you know the safe thing is to not do, you know... The safe thing here is to put him in cover or have the Ranger hang back. I think it's a Ranger. I mean, Emmeline. But we're here to experiment. We're here to push the boundaries. We're like little babies here, trying to figure out what is safe and not. And I feel like this is totally unsafe. Nothing thus far. Interesting. So far it's revealing itself to be a very... Did he just walk over the box? Ooh, look at that bad place to be. I feel like we can tag this and then shoot somebody if they're in the wrong spot. This is not something that they could do in XCOM. XCOM is very tight tactically. You go in, you get an objective, and you get out. This one appears to want to add a exploratory mode a la Temple of Elemental Evil, any of the D&D style games, so I'm for it. But is... I guess going tactical even on at this level, even before you see bad guys, is where they want to go with this. That's totally fine. Yeah, let's move Krieger forward. I'm itching for combat, and what I'm not itching for is all the nastiness that's waiting for us around the corner. Because that is a wall. With... Whoa, that's interesting. There's holes in the wall. Can he ambush us there? Well, we have to make this turn, then. Lilith, sword person, move here. Oh, look, Skelebro. Yes, He appears mad. We're just gonna brace ourselves. I think that's only one guy. Just block, we'll be fine. While you, Leandra, can move here. Where's our ranger? Our ranger cannot get anywhere meaningful because they're not fast enough. And no firing ports for us. I think if we move her here, we'll have firing ports. Yeah, because there's a hole in the wall. I'm gonna assume that's how all of this works. By the way, I have no guarantees that it is how it's gonna work. Please tell me I didn't activate another group. Yeah, we're good. So that's gonna be our plan then. Do you think she'll be fine here? I think she'll be fine here. Not everyone has ranged attacks here. So we're just gonna overwatch. Overwatch. Don't worry about that. That's a puppy. If you've been on the channel at any point, that is part of business with watching the channel. We see you're gonna hear dogs. Aw, poor Overwatch, Leandra. You're not getting a Christmas bonus. That looks like a big X. I wonder if it has a cone attack. Actually, it has no attack because it didn't even see it. Okay, here we go. See that little glow over them? That does tell me that I have vision on them. So from here I don't have vision on them, but from here I do. So ranger guy will use knockdown arrow. Targets object. Oh, that's weird. So knockdown arrow can only target... Wow, that's a big thing they're taking on, I realized, because randomly generated stuff along with with object-oriented abilities can really change the way, might not work out the way the maps will. It could be possible that you'd get a map that doesn't allow you to use those abilities in any way. Of course, it's a skeleton, Pat. That doesn't slashing attacks don't work in skeletons that well. Rather, piercing attacks. We're just gonna slash the hell out of this guy because we can. I don't want to move forward, but I'm gonna do it. Why don't I want to move forward? Because I could kick you. Nah, just shoot. Bam. Because you can't stab a skeleton, man. That's what the ribs are for. Yeah, there might be some disconnect between object-oriented abilities and the map and how it generates. So we'll see how that goes out. That works out. So if I were to level up people, I probably wouldn't focus on objective-oriented stuff because it's at the whim of the map itself. So here we go. That's our first encounter. Let's move slowly. I don't think we will reveal anybody around the corner. Yeah, we didn't. So our ranger can catch up. Let's cluster up for now and end our turn clustered up or overwatching. Interestingly, I don't know if we have attacks of opportunity yet because we haven't had anyone try to move past our melee warriors. I'm gonna assume that's a thing because I like making an ass out of myself. Apparently, we do have leap, and I have not seen the level up. Let's end the turn before we move forward because this is an open air. Look at this. Look at how dangerous this place is. If I saw archers here, I would flip my lid because there could be archers in the corner too. So, funnily enough, I'm getting a very D&D vibe out of this. This is a smart yes. Actually, no, but I'm gonna do it because we'll see inside. Oh, what's your dealio? So you've got an arrow, and you're huge, and you're 10. So, well, it's time to test the theory. No, I don't think it works that way. See, because even though there's a hole in the wall, we're not getting the indicator that we can see him. So I actually doubt that works the way I think, these holes in the wall. That's okay. We can still shoot them from here. Ranger will move up behind him and shoot again. This is a really easy encounter. What the hell? I think I can shoot that thing though. Here. Nope, you're not going to get an angle. Since you're not going to get an angle at all, why don't we retest the theory? Who knows, maybe it'll work. Can we shoot the wall? Nope, that will just kill us. That's not ideal. Okay, moving there could expose the rest of the area, like anyone else here, because we have a sharper viewpoint, sharper point of view rather. Look, it's been a while since I recorded. It's like 4 days. I took a really long break because my voice was getting all wrecked by... I wonder if he has an area of attack. Nah, I doubt it. And you block. And you take the shot already. I don't know if... does Overwatch have a penalty? The attack target does not have any covered bonuses. That's actually important. Let's do that instead. 6 HP ain't nothing to mess with, or to rely on rather. Sneaking to flank position. What's he talking about? Oh, that's right, you can do that. 10 damage? Pat needs heals. Pat needs heals. Yes. Smash him now. Yeah, it's been a while since I recorded anything. I've decided to give my throat a rest. Also, I'm gonna take a swig of my coffee because that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same, yada yada. Yeah, going for cheap coffee today because it's just easier to make, and I had stuff to do, so I had someone make the coffee for me. Okay. That should be a good position for you to overwatch from. Yeah, I'm not really thinking tactically at this point. I'm just, let's get through the game and see what we learn from it. Alright? Okay? Everybody seems to be all set. You overwatch, and then we end our turn. I said, whoa, how come you, oh, it's the new turn. That would also be important, I think, in terms of usability. I want to know when the new turn started because I got confused. Although logically, since I clicked the end turn button, you'd think, you know, I would know when the turn ends, but I don't. Wow. Who smells trap? I do. But I don't think so. Would have sprung it already, or are they waiting for all of us to walk in? Just, I'm okay with this. I think it's gonna be a bit of a mental leap for me to play the game and not really hug all the cover nearby. Sure, you know what? If it's a trap, let's trigger the trap. And brace. Ding. We're good. There you put. Hey, buddy. It was looking for us. Okay, so it activated on its turn, which means we can just roll over here and have a ranger take a shot for once. But we can also try this. No. Here, this one. We can try this and see if it falls down on him. You know me and my trick shots. Nope. I just gave him cover. That's great. That's good job, you traitor. So we can't make it there. Yeah, we can only slash from here because that's his gray move and leave her exposed. But we're gonna do stupid things because we're learning. That's how you learn. When you make mistakes, that's nature's way of teaching you whether something is right or wrong. So what we're gonna do here instead of slash is we're gonna brace. Because his HP is so low. Or a triple slash. 2, 3. Nice kill, my man. What the? Bye-bye. Into hell you go. I did get the triumph. Do I get to collect their levels? Onwards. Do I get to select their levels? I guess not in this option thing. Now this is where I'd usually end the mission, but I'm a little too hooked to actually stop. This might be a good place to stop. Fish Dweller's Village and then the last two for the next episode. Okie dokie. What do we got here? Well, it's suspicious for one, and we leveled up, but our stats are still kind of low. 2 warriors. I wonder what the classes are. So far, it's 2 warriors, a ranged dude, and a mage. Oh, hello, speeders. You're gonna have to brace yourself. Does this eat an action? That's my question. Because if it doesn't, I am jumping over there and ruining somebody's face. This is the safest thing we can do. If we didn't have a target, what the heck? I can't see. That's partly a UI problem because I can see that there's a damage number, but it's far away. I think it's 3%. Let's take a 3% shot through cover. That was probably 30 then. But yeah, I mean that's a UI problem, and again pre-alpha. They're probably gonna fix that. And you can see that dude. I would rather hurt myself than to ever make you cry. There's nothing left to say but goodbye. Okay, so that uses a turn, which means he's not gonna jump forward, he's just gonna brace. Wait a minute, it said reduce damage by 2. It reduced damage by 3 in the whatchamacallit? Theory? No. In the tutorial. Whirlwind? Don't push him. Don't push your luck, buddy. I guess you're just gonna overwatch. Or hold on, that's a weird indicator. Let's press 5. Okay. Well, alpha, I guess, because this indicator is kind of wonky. It blends into the actual AoE indicator, like the range of your attack as well as the affected area. I also dislike that it's not a 9x9, 3x3 rather, because the diagonals don't work, but that's design, I guess. Blink, I can teleport, but I won't. I'll just overwatch because that can let us catch a kill. Also, didn't you have 7 HP a while ago? Why do you have 6 now? Hey, that's not cool. Overwatch Hadouken. Ooh, you're tough, huh? Who's the big boy now? Evil still stirs in the dark, which means they're probably moving up. Okay, well, it's time for experiments. Gotta be a time for experiment. See, he's on the thing, and he's on a rock. So if we do this, we basically just juggle the guy. Nothing really happens, and we've wasted our turn. So... damn it. Basically. You got 1 health left. You go here. In the interest of safety in finding out how much cooldown it has, I will triple slash this guy. So now we know how much cooldown it has. If at all. And you can just shoot this. Hopefully I didn't just shoot my bros. And you're dead. You had 1 HP left. You cheeky little ding-dong. Go over here. Try not to activate another wave as we are tired. What does this mean? We'll find out eventually. That was not in the... oh, okay. Because they have that that's the Overwatch symbol, which means they have areas of attack. Okay, I'm learning the game. I mean, not areas of attack. They have attacks of opportunity. So, if they moved further, our warriors would have attacked them. So let's see if that had 3 turns. 3 turns. Okay. I'm good with this. Which means you probably have an attack of opportunity as well. That's a good time to find out several things, up to and including mistakes. I've learned mistakes, but I don't think it reaches. So at 6 to 10 damage, 100%. Let's see if the numbers get higher if we flank it. Trying to learn here. Or if this thing's in the way. Actually... so that's 5 damage. Sorry, I bumped the mic there. So I can't actually hit it. So I'm just gonna kick the pole onto him. Oh, we stunned it. Oh, we so clever. We so smart. Let's shoot this thing. And, you know, we already positioned our warrior there. The reason I shot the thing is, if we could have killed this with these two, and we're probably not likely to, we could have had Krieger brace himself to protect himself from oncoming attacks. So that's the way I think. We should move forward, I think. But yeah, let's move here. No, not to her. Come on, man. Then we'll move here. Shoot. 90%. 10% chance to miss. You always think of it as a chance to miss. Now there's a chance to hit, and you'll be better, you know, feel better. Bagang. Well, we're not going to be able to brace him, but I think he'll survive this. It's just a spider. Who is lost, apparently, and made a double move, so... that's interesting. Can we move and then use an attack? Let's try that. Or does it combine with moving the attack? Like, can you use your first point to move, and then use your second point to move and attack? Well, we're learning here. Why didn't you kill that one for us? And you? Actually kind of want to kick you into that other dude. See what happens. Yeah, here's fine. Okay, 8 life left. What will this do? Nothing. Nothing yet. You can only use this in objects. Can you kick it into another guy? Well, this is a good time to test out the thing I was talking about. If the thing I was talking about earlier works, no. Okay, so the attack move thing combines both of your actions. Got it. Okay, let's do something dumb. Let's kick this guy into the other dude. Okay. That appeared to have done nothing. But maybe we can do this. Nope, it missed. That's unfortunate. I hope we just shove him into his spider, bro, see what happens. But as it is, I guess we'll just have to deal with this. That is not a flanking pursuit. That death was so shocking that it made me sneeze, and is now giving me a cold out of strength. Lilith, no. We shall avenge you with our 55% chance to hit. Well, you leveled up, so that's neat. Slashy. Please let that be the last. It probably isn't though. So Lilith's dead. Good to know. I wonder if we'll get her back next turn. Overwatch, please. And move forward. So because we were dorking around with a spider, Lilith is dead. Well, that's a learning experience. Right? It's how we grow as people. You ain't gonna learn that the knife is sharp if you don't stab yourself with it. Or at the very least, don't have an adult telling you, please don't stab yourself with the knife. That thing is super sharp and you probably shouldn't do that. Brace. Come on, man. Kind of disappointed they're not gonna let us level stuff up first, because that's kind of cool. Like, I want to learn like the builds that they have or the direction we're intending to take each character. But again, pre-alpha. I'm very honored, I guess, is the word I want to use. You know, but they let me try the game because I love tactics games. I've been into tactics games since Front Mission 3 on the PlayStation. That was the thing that taught me that you can't just, you know, generalize your guys. You gotta build them accordingly. It used to be in Front Mission 3, I would just get all of their Wanzers? I want to say Wanzers. All of our Wanzers like the same gear. Like, you guys should wear light armor and rockets on your shoulders. And I'm like, eventually I learned that was a terrible idea when everyone started dying. Or at least I made it work, but it was not efficient. And then I learned that, you know, Kazuki had that entire punch and shoot in one move sort of deal. And I totally was down for that. And I learned that tactics games were my jam. Speaking of jam, we're gonna make jam out of these guys, right, doggos? See, you doggos, you could have barked there and, you know, made it cool, but instead you didn't. So, silly doggos, you're not barkos. Can we? Let's play with this. Can we kick this? What are our knockdown options? Just that? Okay, so you can't shoot everything, which, you know, generally that's a good sentence to hear when you're doing anything at all. Yes, you don't want to shoot everything in sight. Yes, this isn't your turn. No, it's not. Leandra will overwatch. Guys above, beyond the garden wall. So, yeah, not Leandra. What is our sniper's name? Emmeline? Emmeline, okay. This is, I think, the last turn we'll have before contact. Probably should not put you in front since you're super soft and super sexy. That just came out of my head. I don't know. I've not looked at her enough, or I don't know her as a person enough to say if she's sexy or not. Because some people are really, really pretty, but like their approach to life is kind of, I mean, I wouldn't be ashamed to wake up in bed with you, but I'm also not like, yeah, let's go for this. Something. Lilith is alive, by the way. See, oh, -1. I thought that was a 4. My bad. She's totally dead. We should activate the bad guys right now. Yep, that's a spider. Hey, buddy. What's up? You're just gonna block. And we'll set up an Overwatch trap here since the AI seems to be super aggressive. Back over here is good. Overwatch. Let's just let him walk into our shot. I don't want them to gain the benefit of cover. That's the value of Overwatch. You can't aim it, but it does have a better shot at hitting. Or not. Get him, Emmeline. Shazam. Is that the only guy we have left? No. There's probably another guy left. Charge forward. Charge forward. You can party kick that. No? That's intriguing. Are we... Wait, hold on. We're now moving back to where we started. It's alright. You know, it's going on. We're moving right back to where we started from. I made that move just because it could be hiding in the shadows and wouldn't mind activating it right now, actually. Okay, can we go through the house? Can we smash the house? These are the questions of the Starship Enterprise. I need you to kick the house. No, you can't. But you can scale the wall? No, you can't. Well, you are in heavy armor. Well, I mean, you are heavily armed and kind of dangerous. But you don't have actual armor. You've got a nice set of pants, though. By the way, the Lilith death is the first death I've had in a tactics game for a long time, in like 4 months. And if you played XCOM, which is pretty well known for its large amounts of defeat, it's something. I mean, I feel like I'm due for a death, and I guess this is the death that we're gonna get, Lilith. Poor Lilith, I hardly knew ye. I'm not even sure what your difference was. I'm not sure you even had a triple strike. So, I guess the eulogy for you would be better you than Krieger, because Krieger's got triple strike, and you guys know how I like multiple attacks in a single action, and just mentioned it. Huh. So this is the last area. Nice wispy things over there, very Warcraft free. So we're gonna reorient everybody before I move forward. He just likes floating over stuff. Block, and everybody else Overwatch. Except you, because you moved twice. Okay. You will position yourself here, I want to say. Yep, everybody follow behind. Yes, this is the safest way to do this. We already lost Lilith, and I don't want to lose the mission. I mean, I'm fine with playing it again. I'm a big fan of how this looks and works. I mean, graphics are very clean, very cartoony, very distinct style. And I think that's more important than actual fidelity or... Okay, that's interesting. Watch when I press the button. It turns red. No, it didn't turn red. My bad. Yeah, see, if the action would eat up its turn, the button would turn red. So that's a nice little interface deal that they have going on there. So we press 2, turns red, and press 2 again, and it consumes the action. That's important. Player feedback, always important, but you're informing them of what they're actually about to do. That's probably the most frustrating thing that people can face in a tactics game. Action games, you know, you could still, work it down to your degeneration X. No, you can work it down to your twitch, to your reflexes. But in tactics game where the reflexes don't matter and never do the points, it's gonna be all about you. And if the player doesn't understand why things are going wrong or where they went wrong, they're not gonna like it. Also, what are we doing here? Where's the bad guys? 500. I think we've explored everything. Where are you? What is this? It's a fort? Shoot it. I dare you. I'll double dare you. Shoot the fort. Hate you, fort. You're not my real dad. Also, it looks like we don't need to reload, so that's a layer of strategy that doesn't exist here. No, don't kick him. Punch the fort. Whoa, where are you going? Okay, so the bad guys aren't there. And we can't get through to the forest. So where else have we not explored that could have bad guys? Now we're just looking to really end this. Also, you didn't have this last time. Fire arrow. Do we want to burn this? Because it's just kill all enemies. Where have we not been? Here? In the corner? Is that me in the spotlight? Losing my religion? Trying to keep a view and I don't know how to do it? Oh no, I've said too much. Or maybe I haven't said enough. The things you say. Your purple prose just gives you away. The things you say. You're unbelievable. Oh, not that bad guys. Where are the bad guys? Did I just bug the game? Get a game? Not here. I want to say it's here. Because we heard 2 activations here, but you didn't see them. So I guess we're just going to walk back, see what happens. Archer, go back here. Emmeline. And go here. And this is the caveat of playing with exploring in turn-based action without a specific objective. It can bog all the movement down because you just let's click everybody and try to stay in position, sort of. And it kind of makes it a marathon in a sense. That's priority here. That's totally here. Target not spotted. Intriguing. What the? Aww. You were right there all along, right back where we started from. Love is good. Love will be strong. I guess we gotta get back to where we started from. Why don't you just charge over there, honey? Come on. You're gonna take a hit, but it's not gonna kill you. You get into cover. And we're pretty much good. Unless that guy is ranged, in which case... Leandra's in a bit of a jam, but it's not. So who wants a level? I believe Leandra wants a level. Yep, can't see... Yeah, I can't see the percentages from that range. So it's kind of weird. From here, though, 80%? Looks good. Set that thing on fire. Neat. Also, for a second there, I thought I was going to punch the tree. Oh, level 5. Lilith is level 2 and dead. I'm going to click onwards just to find out. You know, we're gonna stop the game here, but I mean, I want to see if, you know, if it works out. If we get a new character. No, we don't. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can subscribe to the Dark Fluffy Cloud channel so you don't miss a thing. You can also... Ooh, there's a chest. Pat wants these. Pat wants the chest. We need to go here, knock it over, and then walk over it. Yeah. That's the plan. Okay. I am Patinator. I hope you enjoyed the video. I think we went through this already. I mean, you could like the video. It'd be cool, because I kind of like the game, even in its pre-alpha state. Anyway, and I'm just messing up the outro here. But, you know, you don't have to do anything I say in the outro anyway. So it doesn't matter what I say in the outro, because I'm not the boss of you. Who I am is Patinator. And I'll see you later.